There's many things that go on in life, and sometimes we ask ourselves these questions of why these things happen. Of course, there's the times where anybody judges anybody, and it comes to this for some reason. I never understood the fact to why people come to this way and why they would do this. But it seems some people tend to do this way. Now let me tell you a little bit of a thing or tell of how this went. This all began with many things that go by. These things could be anybody. It can be you, it can be me, it can be your own friends, those your enemies, those you hate. But anybody judges you by the cover. When you lose those you once knew, they always look for other people seeking gold from their hands that they can easily share, while there's people who have more meaning inside of them than you think. A lot of people tend to say that this person looks cool and I should just be around them. You grow up and find out they truly betrayed you because you never knew truly what was deep within the gold you were seeking. You sometimes decide to take the gold that people offer you, but you don't realize the person they are. You tend to just think all these things. The thing that's really upsetting about all this type of situation is where it comes to people holding something towards you, offering something that's not as worth as gold, but deep within, this person is more valuable than gold that you can take from them. There are people who are really hard to find. There are people who truly have more meaning than just an appearance. People may look one way, but truly you do not know what is within the person. They can be a great person, they can help you out, they can do all these things, but you are just ignorant. You are just someone to judge anybody. And I could be someone who is ignorant too. I can be someone who judges people too. But I don't judge people the way these people judge others. Well, that could change in the future. Who I wouldn't know that myself. But the reason I say this is because you would understand all these bloody things happen. You got friends judging your own friends. You have yourself judging people just because they may be dumb. What you don't know is that some of these people who may seem weird, dumb, can be really smart people, and you wouldn't know that. People who have few friends are really valuable people. Those who have many friends may not be as valuable, but they can also be great people. Now, the reason for I say all these things is because we tend to be ignorant, we tend to be prideful, we tend to have this greed where we accept people who at a glance demonstrate more than anybody else. We just take what they can give us at glance, but we don't know that beyond that there's not much more. We take gold that we think is valuable, but maybe it's just fool's gold in the end. So why isn't we don't just crack stones and find gemstones in it? Because truly there are people who seem like stone but inside are much worth than the people you find who give you gold at glance. It's just never understood, but it's something that happens naturally in life. But I never understand why it is this all happens. I have a friend who, when I stop spending time with them, out of desperation, they seeked someone else's company. And then from there, it was easy for him. It was easy for them to do that because they judged the cover. And you ask yourself, what is this cover they judged? Because the person was like them, they decided to be around them. The first attempt was a failure. They eventually seeked someone else to be around. I'm glad that it went well for them the second time, but the first time, that's just desperation. Second time, desperation again, but at least it's working out for them, is it not? Sometimes, as mentioned, we blame life for certain things, but why are we blaming life when life is not at blame for what we choose to do? We literally judge books by the cover, and we just do all these things. So truly, Why is it you judge a book by its cover? And why am I someone who judges a book by its cover? Is it really that we just dislike something? Is it that we have greed? Is it that we have pride? What is it that leads to this, to the point that we judge people? I understand more when people judge people's actions, but judging someone for an appearance, even though that's a understandable thing that some people do it, it's still wrong to do. And it's mostly because our concepts, what we believe in, messes with us. And then from there, we end up doing many different things. So, all I would ask you to do, think about it. Think about the things you do in life. Think about the people you're around, for they may be the most valuable people to you, but you don't know that. If people are giving in by saying that they're really open, that they're offering in a form that they're like, at first glance, you can be friends with them, just know that maybe things will go wrong. Just think that some things can go wrong. I'm not saying don't trust them, but things can go wrong. There's people who are silent, who are really great, and you never know. So try to figure that out. And I hope you have a great day and eventually get that in your head. Because usually there's sometimes you have to go through a wake up call and realize the fact this is reality, and these people are alive just like you, just like me, just like your own parents who gave your very existence. And if you are someone of faith, believe in gods or believe in nature, because truly it is a beautiful thing to live.